it's Rita from Rita Morales Designs, and today we are going to be talking about Divi, or Divi, or however you pronounce it. I pronounce it Divi so that's what I'm going to continue to call it. When you log into your WordPress dashboard, you're going to scroll all the way down to Divi, and then we are going to today to be looking at theme options. So we're going to click that, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through the general tab and just some of the other tabs pretty quickly, and so I can show you the most important parts. So when you have created your logo, this is where you will add it to have it featured on your site. So if you go to upload, then you could click on or upload your file. If it's new upload, you would just upload it here. You'll find it, and then you would just select it and set as logo. So for the alternative text, you should make sure that you are filling that out just for SEO purposes, and then just click upload. And the next thing is the favicon. And the favicon is that little icon that is right beside the page name or the name of the website whatever you're on. On my website, it's a little heart that's pink, that has like a little outline on it, a black outline. So if you're going to create that, you could easily create something inside of Canva, probably 50 by 50 pixels, and then it will be resized to 16 by 16. But I just find that to be so small that it's usually hard to see. So I always do 50 by 50 and then just upload it. Make sure it's just a simple image, so that it's it's easy to recognize, but also that it's something that isn't too complex, because you're not going to be able to see it due to its small size. So the next thing that a lot of people like to do is they like to have the fixed navigation bar. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I personally do not love it. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like. So when I scroll, you'll see that my navigation menu, which is right there, is not moving. But if I enable this and then I click save and I go back to that page and I refresh it, now when I scroll, the menu and the logo, they stay fixed in place. So if that's something that you're going for, this is where you would do it. You would enable or disable and then save the features. So the next thing that you can do is you could add your color palettes right here, and I will show you where this would be helpful in another video, but I always add the color palette here because when we get into some of the other modules, it's pretty helpful. So some of the things that are showing now are just about your blog posts or your WooCommerce store, should you have a shop. And this section is for your footer. As you can see, my footer has, my icons have been disabled, and that's because I'm not using them. I don't like to personally use the standard setup for the footer, and so then I usually configure it so that it doesn't look like the standard Divi website, and that's really up to you and based on your preferences. Again, some more WooCommerce settings, blog settings, and two things that I like to add is I like to turn on the back to top button and the smooth scrolling. And you can find out, so if somebody has a mouse wheel, then it just makes the smooth scroll, it makes the scrolling a lot smoother. So the next tab is the navigation, and right here you can exclude certain pages from your navigation bar, and also categories. And so what you want to do is, if you find that there are excessive pages showing up on your menu that are outside of what you already created, then this is where you would go in and exclude them. And you would do the same thing with categories. Again, if you find them showing up, then you'll want to exclude them if it's not in the particular menu that you want. The next thing is just some general settings for your specific page layouts. So you can just kind of go through these and see if anything that you need is in there that's applicable. This is for ads. I don't know if you know, if you're blogging, then you might put ads on your website. And here is some of the SEO settings, but we use the Yoast SEO plugin for that, so we kind of don't really utilize that feature. And under the integration heading or tab is where you're going to find the place where you can enable your code. And that's really good for adding custom script fonts or fonts in general, adding your, maybe you have some Facebook code that you need to, you know, some pixels that you need to add, or Google Analytics. This is the place where you would add it. So you would add all of these things here, and then you would just click save, and that would be it. And this is where you would add your username and API stuff so that you can be continuously updated with all of the new changes that Divi is making. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I hope this was helpful to help you understand how the theme options work in Divi.